Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much you can progress until even your allies start thinking, this makes no sense.
When you watch those migrants jump those cops and beat their ass, and then they got out of jail with no bail right away.
That's trouble.
That is wild.
I know, but it depends what
and
your
they're
algorithm
Tupac
is.
in the camera.
Yeah.
They Tupac the camera on the
What?
way out. Yes.
I didn't see this.
Yes. Apparently those guys have fled.
And they got released or deported?
They got released.
Oh, they just back out. Dude.
Yeah, bro, they interviewed this one guy. I was watching this YouTube video, what's happening in these hotels. This one guy's been there for 7 months, and he said they give him a nice hotel. It's a nice room. He says it's real clean. They give him breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and he's an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are poor. They're like, hey, what about my family? What about
Yeah.
me? What about us Americans that live here, have always been here, born and raised here? And people just sneak in, and you're giving them all these things you won't give us. Why are you doing this? This is crazy. That's crazy.
Is it like a vote? Are they trying to like get new voters or something?
I would imagine yes.
Yeah, but they're not going to be down with. If you ever meet like a dude from
you can do
Guatemala,
it. They're doing it right now in New York City. In New York City, they're allowing illegal immigrants to vote.
Yeah.
This is something they just. Is that true? Is that absolutely true? Let's make sure, because this is a big statement. But I'm pretty sure that was one of the things that they were trying to do. They were trying to make it so that these people could be documented. And this is what they keep saying. The way to deal with the undocumented people is find a pathway for them to be documented. Sure. That's how we've always done it. It's legal immigration. Now, you might think legal immigration is too restrictive. Okay. But you can't just let anybody in, because terrorists are a real thing. This is not like an imaginary, it's not like orcs. Like, we know terrorists are real. Yeah. And they already caught that one guy where they asked the guy, like, who are you? He goes, you will know soon enough. And then they find out, okay, this guy's on a terrorist watch list and made it into America.
What a dumbass.
Yay.
yeah, they're not going to vote left though. These people coming from like South America and stuff are going to like
a lot of
read
them
the
will,
issues.
because those are the people that got them in. Those are the people that are giving them money. Those are the people that are giving them free food, free place to sleep. Wouldn't you vote for those people? Especially all you want to do is get a job. And if you vote for these people, and these people are going to allow you to be documented, you're going to be able to get a job and then continue to get social assistance, which has been pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Getting money and food and a place to live.
And if you still think I'm talking cow poo-poo, for example, undocumented California resident can now get a California driver's license because of AB 60, or a Safe and Responsible Drivers Act. This law was passed in 2013 to reduce traffic accidents. These licenses are also known as AB 60 license. And all I can say is, can you vote with a driver's license? I don't know. I'm not saying that we shouldn't treat people right. But if you don't treat your own people in a specific way, why would you treat other people's better? It doesn't come over correctly. You got veterans, you got your own people suffering under unique conditions. You don't care. But the other people that are coming over, for some odd reason, you're helping them way better. Even gang members.
Well, first of all, I can tell you this. I spoke with ICE today, and ICE confirming that 2 of the suspects in this case are members of a brutal Venezuelan gang. That gang is called Tren de Aragua. Federal authorities saying this is just proof that gang members are making it across the southern border. Wilson Juarez and Kelvin Servita Arocha in court today in Lower Manhattan are members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, according to ICE. The 2 are part of the migrant mob accused of beating and kicking 2 NYPD officers in Times Square last month. ICE telling me today that Juarez should not have even been in the U.S. A judge in El Paso, Texas, ordered him deported a year ago. Now they, along with 5 others in this case, are behind bars at Rikers. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg asking the judge for bail since the suspects have been indicted.
Our criminal justice system did its job. These individuals are all behind bars where they belong.
After their initial arrest, Juarez and Arocha were released without bail by DA Bragg, along with Yorman Reveron and Darwin Gomez Esquiel. Esquiel was arrested again this week and charged with shoplifting at a Macy's in Queens.
They should have never been released. The DA in the case should have requested bail. The judge should have kept them behind bars.
Yohenry Brito was the only suspect who was sent to Rikers on $15,000 bail after the beating in January. A source telling me that he was released this week after an activist pastor from a Brooklyn church posted his bail. However, he is now back in Rikers while authorities investigate the source of that money. Police body cam video shows the interaction with the officers and the migrants on January 27th. Officers had instructed the group not to block the sidewalk and to move along. Some of the suspects' lawyers raising questions as to whether police overreacted.
I think it's undisputed that physical contact in this case was initiated by a police officer.
The bottom line is that this individual didn't comply with a New York City police officer.
Because if I was a citizen, I did the same thing to a cop, yeah, you would do that to me 100%. I want equality for the rich and the poor. But the fact that you're going to do something in my face because a cop is telling you, hey, you need to relax and let them move along. And suddenly everybody's like, victim, victim, victim. I'm like, wait a second. The fact that you're in a hotel eating delicious food, very relaxing, you shouldn't be even acting stressed out like that anyway. Why rob anyway? I'm like, bruh, you're getting more than the own people in America. Now you want to complain, I want to feel gangster rich. And then we find out you're from a gang? Woo! But anyway, that's enough for me. I just came back from the hospital with my pneumonia. That's why I didn't upload the video. Just wanted to say hi, like, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, ako sa kita bong. Put a fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.